This is the picture of Menzies I left out the last video.
This is the R1B distributions. As you can see, this goes with the Aryan migration theory. That this came from Central Asia, and the majority of these people ended up in Europe and evolved to look white and to look like the white Aryans you have today, very much so. If you look, where the R1B in Asia went is it stayed relative to the Middle East. So, the R1B went up to the left, stayed in the center, and went down to the left to Central Africa. Notice the Aryan migration. Makes sense. Those Aryans in Iran, those Aryans in India, of course Aryans in Greece and Italy, and that's why Hitler claimed to have wept. And history records him weeping when they bombed the Englishmen, who were not German. Notice the time period. I don't know if this camera shows, but it says 10,000 BC to 2000 BC. The African people were in Africa over 100,000 years before that, before these Aryans come back and add on to the culture by settling in Libya as well as Armenia, but not in Egypt. Look at the migration. This is a very old map of the world. As you can see, the R1B guys had their own place, 2000 BCE. And the Greeks were emerging around 1000 BCE. They were starting to get organized. And before that, they had a certain level of organization. They had their own place, their own culture, and they evolved to look like the people around them in that area of the world. That should also be noted with the Iranians and the Indians and the Persians. Now, look at the Saharan land, the Sahara, 2,000 years ago. As well as currently, it was similar. Look at all the area it encompasses. Of course they migrated to the left because they were people of the Sahara. And many of them dropped below to the more jungle-like regions with more vegetation. This is the end of the slideshow, the end of the video. Thank you.